Now, Kerry, you're executive producer of the show and you help put the cast together. What inspired, because I love like how impactful it is. And it's like real, people can relate to it.
Yeah,
That's
so
my favorite
our
part about
show
it.
is inspired, the show says it's inspired by some crazy, true stuff. And it is based on or inspired by Tracy McMillan's life. So Tracy McMillan is an extraordinary writer. She has a beautiful memoir called I Love You But I'm Leaving You Anyway. And her dad was in and out of prison her whole life. And so the show is really about, you know, what it's like to not just be somebody who's formerly incarcerated, but what it's like to love somebody who's formerly incarcerated. And even though it sounds like it's a particular story about a particular family, so many people in this country have come in contact with our so-called justice system, 80 million people in this country. So it's a story about a lot of us and a lot of our families. I think it's a story about so many of us.
Yes, and I think that's why it resonates so well.
Yeah.
You know, because it speaks of love and family.
Yeah,
and
because everybody relates to, you know, the challenges of living with people that you call family.
Exactly.
I hear the laughter.
We all can relate, right?
I hear it.
We definitely can. And you have such a beautiful cast. You help with the casting and everything.
Well,
huh?
I always say when you're auditioning, you have to remember, I say to all actors, when you are auditioning, you are the nervous one, but the reality is the producers are nervous because we're the ones with the problem to solve, right? Like, we have to find the perfect people for these magical roles, and each of these actors was an answered prayer. They really are so
and
amazing.
It shows.
Yes.
And Marque, you played the love interest. So what was your audition process like?
We had a chemistry read over Zoom, but I did the chemistry read at my grandmother-in-law's house. 'Cause we were coming back from Paris from like Fashion Week and whatnot, and
He's so fancy.
I mean, it was my wife. My wife got invited to some Fashion Week stuff, and so we came back to her house, and I'm like, well, does your grandma even have internet? She's like, I think she do. So we asked her, and she's like, yeah, I got internet. I don't know what kind it is, where it is, whatever. So I'm like, I don't know how I'm gonna do this because I need to have good signal for this Zoom. So we get to her house, we're looking for the box. It's in her closet. Turns out she has the fastest internet.
Oh, she had it together.
Had
Thank goodness.
everything.
That's why we had so much chemistry.
That's it.
So you
Granny.
It just flowed. It was meant to
flowed.
be.
It was meant to
Because
be,
it works so well together. And then, you know, Jordyn, you're amazing.
Yes,
Oh my goodness, such a superstar. What's it like to play like a young Kerry?
It was a lot.
It's a lot.
Because when I first got to set, I was very rambunctious. I was like very nervous. I was like,
Were you shaking, really?
yes!
You're such a good actor, I didn't notice you were nervous.
And I walked on set, and then I see Miss Kerry coming from upstairs, and I was like, there she is.
There she is.
There she is.
Oh my goodness.
And then she comes and like greets me, and I was like, hi, yeah. I do the scene, and then we just become besties.
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 Besties. You look like you're having a lot of fun.
Yeah.
And Faly, so you get to play her son. Like, what is that experience like for you? And is she like a mom? Guys, I gotta ask both of you this. Like, in between scenes. What
Yeah,
is it like
absolutely.
working with her?
Also, can I drink this?
Yes, it's for you, baby. We are a family. You all get one.
I'm really proud of you for drinking some water.
Yeah.
See, there she goes. There she goes.
See, that's the
what I'm
mom
saying.
in her.
So, you know, every day on set, I'm 20, you know, I don't have the healthiest diet on the planet, you know, but I eat a lot of sugar, I drink a lot of energy drinks, because I get tired very quickly, you know, 20-year-old sleep schedule, it's very bad, it's very off. So, you know, but in all fairness, she was the first person that has ever made me feel like super safe and comfortable on a set, and you know, from day one, off the pilot, even the callback, the Zoom call immediately, you know, the first Zoom I did with her, I was horrified, I was terrified. But, you know, she just set me into it, she grounded me, she's genuinely like, you know, the industry mother for me.
I love that. How does that make you? What are you thinking? How does it make you feel?
I feel really lucky. I feel really lucky that I get to be part of this group of actors that are also like generous and kind. And you know, it's like we have these really magical careers. We're so blessed to be able to do this work. And so I want to make sure as a producer and as a lead actor that I'm creating an environment where other people feel like they can do good work. And so
That's what
it means
it's
a lot
about.
for me to hear that.
That's what it's about. Oh my goodness. And Jee, what is it like playing her sister?
Oh my goodness. It's a blast. It's so much fun. And I got so lucky. Kerry and I met day one of shooting. And we had to immediately just show everyone we're sisters, we have an insane history, but Kerry is so warm, the best scene partner, so generous, and
so much fun.
I think it blows our mind too. Like we'll do something and we're like, did we just fall in love? Like is this again? Again? Do it again. Like it's really magical, and it just shows that there's so much magic in this cast. It just came together and it worked out in a way that was more than I can imagine.
And that the stories we're telling, are like just really wonderful stories about family. You know, that's the show is so much about what it means to be in a family and defining family in all kinds of different ways. You look at this cast, you can see we've got like different races, different ages, inner children, outer children. We're doing it all.
It's covering it all. And so well. You guys are doing amazing. If you like this video, smash that like button and subscribe to the Jennifer Hudson Show YouTube channel. Check your local listings or visit JenniferHudsonShow.com to see when you can watch full episodes in your area. And don't forget to sign up for the newsletter.